Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and in this video we'll be talking about the Nidecker gun, part of their Snow Surf collection. This board is only available in 174. This board does feature directional cam rocker, which means you have a mega shit ton of rocker in the nose, camber underfoot, and then a very minuscule rocker out at the tail. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a sunny bluebird day with mild winds and about 2 feet of fresh snow, so obviously the perfect conditions to test out a gun of this caliber. And I rode it with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. Look at it. Clearly this board is directional, so what you have is an above the middle of the road all mountain flex with a softer nose that takes its time as it progressively stiffens back up towards the front insert pack and then getting stiffer towards the tail with a little bit of torsional flex, but not a crazy amount. Now this board, due to its size, is super stable. You will notice some flapping out at the nose, but it never resonates back underfoot. Like, this is a board that when you charge in, yeah, that tip might just be waving at you, flapping a little bit, but you're not gonna feel it underfoot at all. There's some moderate snap out of this board, but it's all rider dependent. It's all in how you load it up and how you get it to pop. I mean, if you look at the size of this thing, obviously you're not going to be launching side hits and shit like that with it. It's designed for just boosting off cliffs and rock drops while you're going straight. So that pop, don't expect it to be mind-blowing. It's there. It'll get the job done if you have to. Like, if you're coming into the base area and there's like a family of 20 tourists with their skis everywhere, and you gotta ollie them. Yeah, you can probably ollie the tips of their skis. You're gonna hit their fat little skier kid and kill him, but who cares? I mean, who really cares about skier kids? I don't care about skier kids. Does it butter? No, look at it. It's big, it's huge. You're not gonna butter it. Let's be real here. Let's just move on. When it comes to carving, this is where this board shines. You want to go from one side of the trail back to the other and just do those long, swooping, drawn out carves. Here you go. This is it. You can just swoop from one side of the trail back to the other. It is nimble edge to edge, and there is a lot of drive off that tail because you can load that camber section up and push into it. But you don't have to aggressively load that camber section up to get it to drive off the tail, which is nice. You can be a little more laid back, and for a board this big, that is awesome because you're not going to be overworking yourself to get it done. So who's this board for? It's for the guy that wants to turn and slash some pow. I mean, this is for someone that either just loves really big boards or just wants to say that they've got a 174 in their board lineup. So I'm fully convinced that this is just a repurposed Jones Lone Wolf. Sure, it's a 174 and sure it's big and everything, but it actually rides smaller than a 174. I mean, you do want it in wide open terrain, but it didn't kill me when I got into some tight trees. So there's that. This is a board for slashing wide open pow, for just getting out there and throwing a huge spray up into the air. Comparable boards, the Jones Lone Wolf, the Strandis Shorty, the Winterstick Volare, or Volar, or Voltar, or Voltron. It's the Voltron. We're going to call it the Voltron from here on out. This has been my review of the Nidecker gun. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the content we've got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you'd really like to support us and you want to see us just grow out what we're doing here, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.